Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. I'm not in my garden today because we have storms up here in Scotland, so I'm hiding indoors, but that doesn't mean to say that I can't get any gardening done. And I'm very excited today to introduce you to the contents of this box, which were kindly sent to me by a company called Pot Gang. And Pot Gang provide a monthly subscription to that includes seeds and pots and growing medium, instructions, everything really that you need to know to grow fruit, flowers and herbs. And each month it's seasonal, so you know when you get your box that it's the right time to be sowing those seeds and transplanting seedlings and so on. So let me open up the box. I've had a little look, but I haven't really had a thorough look yet, and show you what you get in a typical subscription box. This is the March box, so I'm a tad late because we're just at the beginning of April. I'm a tad late in actually reviewing this, but I'm going to get started with it, and I'm sure everything will catch up. Okay, let's have a look at what is in the box. It's a fairly sizable box actually, so it's quite exciting to see what we've got in here. Okay, I'll maybe move, actually, let me just move the box onto the floor here, just for a second. So what we've got initially is some high quality literature actually. So there's a newsletter here, because I think it's quite a community driven organisation and a community driven sort of community oriented subscription service, because actually they do supply to workplaces and schools and universities as well, so it's a great way of getting people into growing and by providing everything that you need rather than saying go and buy this, go and buy that, etc. So yeah, so there's a newsletter here which looks fun and informative, so I'll have a little nosy at that. There's also a loyalty card, so you every 7th box you get free, so there's little places to put stamps or stickers I think, and then that's you, once you get to the 6th one, the 7th one is free, which is super. And here's this looks like it's a welcome letter from the gang, and there's sort of intros to the gang in the back there. It's obviously quite chill, quite hip, I would say, and quite fun. So it looks like it'd be great for youngsters to get going, and for people that are, you know, just quite fun loving and don't want to, you know, not stuffed shirts if you like. So I think that's quite good. And then we've got information on the things that we're going to be growing this month. And again, another, I mean, it's really nice quality, and you can make them into little booklets. And what we've got is they name each of the types of plants. So this is one of the things I've got to grow by the looks of it, is a basket of fire chili, and it's called, this basket of fire chili is called Blaze, and it's got a little character there representing the chili plant. And then inside we've got instructions on how to get growing and how to transplant and how to harvest. And then at the back, which is cool, there's a recipe for how you might use the chilies, and this one's actually quite unusual. It's now I'm going to say this wrong, Kerjual, aka chili cheese toast, and it gives you details on how to grow that. I'm hoping you're seeing this in the camera. I'll maybe put it down there. So yeah, really high quality. Obviously these are things that you can keep, and I think actually there's some sort of wallet thing that you can buy to keep all these things together. I'm not quite sure, because I've not really looked into that, you know, beyond what's in in the subscriptions and so on. The next one that I'll get the chance to grow is Gladys, the Gardener's Delight tomato. And there you can see Gladys. This is quite cool. And again, it's a little booklet, all the growing instructions, the harvesting, and then a recipe at the back. This is great. And I can really see that people that are maybe new or maybe a bit scared to grow things because they don't know what to do, I think these would be great. And the last one is Craig, who's a Calypso coriander. So there's Craig, who also happens to be a photographer by the looks of it. So yeah, so that's some great literature. What else do we get? So I'm just going to dip in and take the next thing out of the box that I find, and that is a cell tray. It's a plastic cell tray, but it's pretty, you know, it's pretty solid, so I think it would do a few seasons. And there's a tray to pop the module tray into. Now there's one thing I noticed about the subscriptions, and you can have the subscription and get everything minus the trays in case you want to use your own trays, and you save a couple of pounds by not having the trays. Or in your subscription you can say I want the trays, and you'll get trays for all of the pots and things that you get. So that's great. So that looks like that I'm going to be starting off seeds in there. And then I've got some pots that obviously look like I'm going to be transplanting into, and again I've got trays. So here I've got some 3 really nice quality trays, pots, and really nice quality trays. And oh, there's stuff in here. I'll come back to that in a second. So there's my trays, the little ones, so that'll be for one of the types of seed I'm growing. And then we've got 2 big ones, and I think there's trays for these as well. So there's and it's really, you know, it's a nice quality actually. It's good trays. So we've got all the pots, and we've got the cell trays to start everything off in. We've got the instructions. So it's all coming together. What else have we got? So I'm just going to pop these in. This is great. I can't wait to get started. Ooh, this one. And in one of those pots I have, so I've got some labels, which is great, little plastic labels which will last forever really, for labelling things so you know what it is. Stickers. So the stickers actually correspond to the characters. So these are stickers, I guess, for the pots. So we can see, I think that's Blaze, isn't it? What was the lady called? The lady. The tomato, Gladys the tomato, and Craig the coriander. So that's for sticking on. And this label, this is a label just with March on it, and I guess that's going to go on the loyalty card to, you know, that's going to be one of my loyalty card stamps, so that when I get to the 6th, the 7th is free. So that's cool, and that's got the three characters on. And then we have the seeds by the looks of it, and again we've got the little characters on so that we know what everything is. I'll open this up. I'm going to be sewing all these, a little bit behind, but only by a couple of weeks, so I'm not going to panic too much about it. It was my fault. I just didn't manage to get this reviewed when I received the package. And yeah, coriander seeds, obviously. It's quite obvious they're coriander seeds. They're nice little round balls, and they're look very, very fine. Oh, I've dropped one. So I won't open them all, but that's the seeds, the seed packets. We've got the labels. Pot fuel. Pot fuel. Big tablets. Oh yeah, I think that this is it's like tomato feed, but it's in It's just in a little tablet form, and I guess I'm going to dissolve it in water to give me feed the chilies and the tomatoes when they're a bit bigger. Pot fuel. Right, what's missing? Something to grow them in, and I've got this nice chunk of cocoa coir. So it's nice and compact. I guess that's why they're doing it this way, and I'll put this in water to expand it, and then that will be the growing medium certainly to start off the seeds. Is there going to be enough to put in those pots? I'm not sure, probably, because you get quite a lot out of these things. Yeah. Oh, it makes 15 litres, so yeah, I guess it will do. So truly, I'm blown away by the quality of the stuff that's coming out of that box, and the quality of stuff that Pot Gang have provided. And this is just for March, and I guess every month you're getting the same. You're getting the pots, you're getting the seeds, you're getting the information, you're getting the growing medium. So yeah, I'm really, really impressed. So I'm going to get these things started, and I'll keep you appraised of how these are going as we go through the growing season. And I'll put contact details for, or the website for Pot Gang in the description to this video. I can see it'd be really exciting waiting every month to get the subscription box through to see what you're going to plant. It's one of these things if you want to grow but you're not quite sure how to go about it, or even if you just want the convenience, you don't want to have bags of compost here and bags of seeds there, and you just want to grow some things, whether maybe even on your balcony or in your a small bit of your garden or whatever, and you don't want to sort of have, you know, raised beds and whatever everywhere. This just gives you that nice simple approach. I suppose I'd liken it to, you know, you get these food subscriptions. HelloFresh is one of them. I'm not sort of sponsored by them or anything, and there's Gusto and there's a few others. And what they do is they send you a box and they send you all the ingredients and the recipe cards, so that you don't have to have masses of stuff, masses of herbs and spices and sauces and everything, and have to go and buy food, some of which ends up going off because you don't use it all. So it's probably the gardening equivalent of that. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting started. But as I say, look in the comments and you'll get the link to their website. Take a look. It's a great website actually, it's quite a fun website too. Anyway, Pot Gang, thank you so much. Much appreciated you sending these through for me to review, and I'll keep everyone posted how I get on.